Now you're giving 500 drum instructors something to teach and a product that is $3,500. Does that make sense? And because what's going to happen is people who follow you say, well, I don't want drum lessons. What I want is the Gabe method or the Helgera method or whatever, or whatever you're going to call it. I want that because that's going to let me lead worship at church, or that's going to, help me be in the band that I want to be in. It's going to help me impress my girlfriend, whatever it is. I'm going to learn a lot about that if I do this. And you've got to say, look, most instructors, I don't know what your instructor is going to teach you. But if they're going to teach you the Gabe method over 90 days, then for $3,500, you're going to be a pretty good drummer. And if you practice every day, you're going to be a great drummer because you've got the basics. And I spent a lot of time figuring it out. So now you have something that 500 people can teach. And here's the reality. You have something that 500 people can charge $3,500 for that they will gladly give you $500 a year to continue to be able to sell.
Okay.
So you're going to make money by making other people a lot of money. That has been the secret to my success. I know I make less than 1% of the money that I generate in the market. But I'm fine. I don't need any more than that. We're doing great. I would rather make my coaches money and my guides money and my small business owners money. You want to figure out how to make other people money. And if you say, okay, if I can make drum teachers money, all the drum teachers will come to me and be certified for two things. I'm giving them a product to sell, and I'm listing them in a directory. Now, that's going to take at least one person working for you who's interacting with that community and getting them set up and interviewing them. And it's going to take you sitting down and creating a 90-day course because those drum teachers are going to use your course as backup. So their students for $3,500 are going to get this course. And let's say you take $500 of that. They get $3,000, you get $500, plus you get the $500 a year. That's another way to skin it. I don't particularly love that because you got to police whether or not people are pirating it or whatever.
Sure.
But in other words, duplicate yourself. You're a guy who makes money teaching people to play the drums. Be the guy who makes money teaching people to make money teaching people to play the drums. And then everything moves up a notch.
Yeah. No, it does make sense. And truthfully, so we have actually haven't quite figured out the mechanics of what that looks like. Is it just one-on-one lessons? So I hear what you're saying in terms of
let's talk about that too, because a lot of times we get sort of paralysis by analysis. We get kind of deer in the headlights. What you want to do is figure out first minimum viable product. So what's the first thing that I can offer somebody that would be worth $500 a year? And then you want to slowly start adding to that. Okay, now there's second, now there's third, now there's fourth. But the reality is that they just got the first thing they got, it's worth $500. And we're going to keep adding to that. And it might even be the sort of thing where people can't pay $25 a month. They actually have to pay the money to their instructor who's now selling $25 a month product, and they're paying you $2,500 a year to sell your product. And what that does is it takes away that immediate cash and it gives it to somebody else, but it gives you all the instructors coming to you because they know they can make money and they don't have to create courses. And now you have 1,000 drum instructors who are officially or effectively a sales force for you. And you are becoming the drum instructor guy in the entire country. But that is one way that I could see you going to seven figures.